My book is 1984. And basically, the book I'm reading now is. Hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah. Who are your main characters?
I was doing that now. I was just doing that.
Okay.
I got two. Actually, it'll be Winston and O'Brien, and it basically takes place in like 19 place, like I think a house or hotel,
And in what hundreds?
and I think this year though, or guessing around like 1984 to 85,
Okay.
and
Just tell us what the book was about.
I have
Go ahead. Just talk to us.
okay. Let me see. It takes place in like a hotel house in 1985, and it's Winston's like seeing stuff in the hallway with a broken leg, and really kind of hard to do, but it is.
What else happened in the book that you can remember about it?
Okay. Let's see. You have a person who died, and his name started with K or C. Either I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he died in like a beginning to middle,
Mm-hmm.
and what really happened in that part.
It doesn't have to be specific. You know, we just want to know roundabout. I think Quincy's going to do better. We ask him some questions because he was reading the book because I know he was. So Quincy, I have something. Your book is entitled 1984.
Yes, sir.
Okay, why did they entitle the book 1984? What does that have to do with the book?
This has to do with it because that's basically stuff happening that year,
Uh-huh.
and let's say you have a few incidents which occur, which having to say fighting, yelling, shooting in this case,
Mm-hmm.
and a sinking ship which appears to sink in this case, and
Can you tell me any specific incident that happened in 1984?
yeah, I told you one of them now.
Right.
Actually, second one would be people were on a ship doomed to their death, and yeah, basically, and we're about to sink on a huge ship, and no offense to y'all, and you have a successful woman who actually bumped in Joe's, can you remember us? Joested.
Bumped and joested, knocked around by the rest.
That's really the third thing. Fourth would be, that's really made it though, so.
Is there another incident? We know it was a ship that was doomed to sink or whatever. Now, the author, who's the author?
George Orwell.
Orwell, George Orwell. Okay, was this book about him? Did he write it for himself or he wrote it about somebody else?
What?
Did he write the book himself? Was he on the ship or he was just the author?
Well, actually, he is the author who made this book.
But he wasn't involved in none of the incidents?
No.
No. Okay. Anything else about the book that you think we would want to know?
Okay,
1984, it must have been a pretty bad year, or a pretty good year.
okay, same thing. But anyway, he had accomplished a few things this night before he had died, which was at least he prepared himself and became a influential author on Rust, and he had studied at a good college, it's Eton College, right?
He did what?
He studied at Eton College
Uh-huh.
and served as a policeman in the Burmese days of 1934.
Of 19 what?
34.
34.
And lived for a time when poverty, and then in 1933 he wrote a book down and out in Paris and London.
Okay, so he did die. He accomplished those things before he died.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what made you choose that book, Quincy?
The fact of that, I guess I can be author one day, and that's because it inspired me to write a few poems, and yeah.
Oh, it inspired you to write a few poems.
Yeah, and one day I'm going to become a writer one day. So, yeah.
All right, what about vocabulary words? Because I know you looked up a whole lot of words that were in that book.
It's in the back.
Yes. I showed Quincy how to make notes and stick them on his book. And if he didn't know what a word was, he would get the dictionary and look it up. Some of them I didn't know myself, so we looked them up together. So he was very intense. Would you like to show us some of the drawings? Did you make any drawings for the book?
No, I didn't.
You didn't do any drawings?
Sorry, I didn't.
Okay. But show him your book that you write your poems and stuff in.
Okay, I got it.
Anybody else have another question for Quincy about his book entitled 1984? Because Quincy is a very detailed person.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he's very detailed.
Basically, those are that I can show you a few of my here.
Okay, so show him in front so Jordan can take pictures.
There's one.
Okay, these are hold it up so you can see. These are some of Quincy's poems that he was inspired to write from reading the book 1984. And he's an outstanding